Today we are touring a 3-bedroom fully detached bungalow with a BQ in Ibeju Lekki, located in a resort estate, and it is unlike anything else you've seen on the market. Now picture this: you have a 5 million naira initial deposit with a normal 12-month payment plan, and then you now have a mortgage option that gives you up to 20 years to spread your payments. Now that is what this project offers. At this very affordable price point, there are 3 things you would almost never find in a Lagos home. Number 1, total silence. This estate is strictly solar powered, so all the units have solar inverters. There's no generators. Very peaceful, very quiet, very serene. It is a home away from home. 2, you have breathing space. You have wide streets and well spaced out units. It's a medium density community, so there is enough space to ride your bicycle, take walks, for your children to play around, and just enjoy life without your neighbors breathing down your neck. And number 3, you have recreational facilities. Now this place is designed to be like a resort, right? You have a massive swimming pool, you have a fully equipped gym, and then you have a basketball court and a children's play area, so there's enough for everyone here. And guess what? Units can be delivered in as short as 4 months. So whether you're looking for a retirement home for your parents or a holiday home for yourself, this project is perfect for Nigerians in diaspora. My name is Awele. Let's go for the tour. Now here we are in this beautiful estate located just behind the popular Lekki Havana Phase 1, and it's just a few minutes drive from the Eleko junction in Ibeju Lekki, Lagos. Now if you take a look at the estate, the first thing you're going to notice is that there are no high walls. You have short fences, and this tells you that the estate security is very reliable. Other thing that you will notice when you look at this estate is that you haven't subscribed to our channel, so please subscribe, like, and share this video so that you don't miss out when next we post. Now let's take a look at the design of this house. Beautiful and unique. I like the fact that they are doing something different from the typical Lagos house that is just a white box with a black roof. So you can see we have about 3 different tones here, right? I like the way they use the polished tiles in the midsection. On the right side you have this chocolate brown textured paint, right? So the color scheme is really nice and everything flows well together. If you take a look at the roof, you have this deep brown color and it has a pattern if you look closer. So there are these tiny shingles pattern on the roof and it reflects sunlight, giving more insulation to the house and protecting you against the Lagos sun. And the area of this house, the land size is quite generous. Right here you're looking at 300 square meters, and this gives you enough parking space for 3 to 4 cars, so it's very convenient. You have a dedicated interlocking driveway, and to the side of the house we have one of my favorite features of this house: a private sit-out area on top of an artificial turf. Now right here you can chill out, have your morning tea, or even welcome a guest right here in peace and quiet. No generator noise, just the sound of birds and fresh breeze. As we step into the living room, you see this beautiful contemporary interior design. I love the way they styled this living room. Over on the left you see the nice L-shaped sofa, and in the center you have this coffee table on top of a beautiful rug that goes with the color of the rest of the house. So you have this geometric pattern on the rug, and right on the ceiling you also have this geometric lighting that is really beautiful. I love the black and white color scheme, and it just looks really nice. And then over on the right we have this huge floor to ceiling TV console with peach colored fluted wall panel and the whiteboard right in the center where the TV is going to be mounted. And on the left we have this shelf within the TV console that has some decorations in it, right? And it looks really nice. At the bottom you have the drawers, and then if you turn over to the left you have the dining area, this 4-seater dining area. It's not the biggest dining area, but it's very functional. And after the dining area to the right you have the guest toilet, and just opposite the dining area you have this small sitting area with just 2 seats where you can play a game of chess with your friends, or just have coffee. Just above this sitting area, there's an art piece here, and also on the other side of the living room you have different art pieces that look very thoughtfully selected. On the floor you have this high gloss polished tiles, which might be a bit old school, but they are very necessary in our climate because they reflect natural light and they make the room look brighter and bigger. Another thing I like about this living room is ventilation. So you have multiple windows bringing in natural light and fresh air. I also like the type of curtains that they use here. So floor to ceiling drape curtains with 2 layers, so really nice and functional. So now let's head over to the kitchen. Now going into the kitchen, you can see it's a fully fitted kitchen. I love the color of the cabinets. You have this off-white cabinetry, and right in the kitchen you can see that it's fully equipped. You have the microwave, you have the oven, and right on the countertop you have this marble countertop, and right in the center you have the gas stove with 5 burners, and above it you have the heat extractor. You have lots of storage space in the cabinets, and on the other end of the countertop you have the double sink with a faucet, and right below you have space for a washing machine. And just beside the countertop you have the back door of the kitchen that leads outside of the house, and you can also take that path to the BQ, right? So the BQ was designed in a way that your employee can get access to the kitchen, but without access to the main house, because you can lock the kitchen, so they can come into the kitchen and go back to the BQ. And now looking over to the other side of the kitchen, the far end, we have the pantry where you can store your food items and other things. And right in the pantry we have the solar unit. So this is where the solar unit is stored away from where you're going to be having most activity around the house, making it safer. And this ensures that you have peace in the neighborhood because all the units are going to be coming with solar power, so there will be no generators, and you can have peace and quiet in the estate. 24/7 power. So here we are in the master suite. This is where this project truly separates itself from the competition, right? So firstly, the room is flooded with natural lights thanks to the massive floor to ceiling windows providing cross ventilation and lots of natural light. There's a TV console to the right, which is really beautiful, just like the one in the living room, but the difference is that it doubles as a dresser. So on the right you have the TV board, and on the left you have a mirror with a matching stool, making this a functional dresser. You have drawers underneath the TV console, and right opposite the console we have the huge king size bed with a beautiful headboard and matching footboard. There's also a lovely rug on the floor which also matches the color of the headboard and footboard. And right to the side of the master bedroom we have the walk-in closet. So you have floor to ceiling wardrobe, and on the other side you have the shoe and bag rack. So it's a nice walk-in closet with enough storage space for the husband and wife. And then moving past the walk-in closet we have the bathroom. This is one of the favorite places for me in this house because for this price point you hardly ever see a bathtub. So here we have a lovely bathtub, you have a single vanity, and you have a walk-in shower as well as a water heater and a toilet. So it's a complete bathroom which you usually get at a more expensive price point, but you're getting it at a low price, under 100 million, which is really generous. And aside the master bedroom, there are 2 other bedrooms that are almost identical. They are fully ensuite, similar color scheme, lovely bed with a headboard. You have a floor to ceiling wardrobe, you have a bathroom with a water heater, walk-in shower. So pretty much standard bedroom and fairly spacious, good natural lighting and fresh air coming in from the large windows as well. So everything is really nice and well thought out. And then at the back of the house you have the BQ. So the BQ is a self-contained unit because it's also ensuite. It's big enough to have a bed like this where one person can sleep on comfortably, and then it also has its bathroom and shower. So your employee or whoever will be staying in this employee quarters or BQ can use the bathroom, have a good night's rest without coming into the main house, and then they can also access the main house through the kitchen without coming in through the main entrance. They can just go in through the back door and come out back through the back door to their units. Another thing I like about this project is greenery. So for each unit in front of the house and to the sides of the house, you have these small areas where you have plants that are being grown to beautify this estate. So you still get to experience nature in this house, right? It's not going to be as grand as you would maybe in parts of Europe and US where you have a lot of trees and the likes. You will get some trees in this estate and you will get some flowers, you know, around your house. And just taking a look around this estate again, you can just feel the vibe of this estate, the peace, the quiet. I really love what they've done. You can see the wide roads within the estate and you can see all the other units taking shape. And like I said before, you can see all these units here. There's a turnaround time of 4 months, so on full payment a unit can be delivered in as little as 4 months. So you have nothing to worry about when it comes to delivery. So this estate, you have paved roads, interlocked roads, solar street lights, and dedicated parking for your visitors even outside the estate. So everything has been well thought out and well planned for. So now let's talk about how you can acquire this bungalow. So the entry price is an initial deposit of 5 million naira. It's quite affordable, under 100 million. One of the most affordable 3-bedroom units you can find in Lagos. So 5 million naira entry point, and then you have a regular payment plan of 12 months. Or if you want to do a long-term payment, you can use the mortgage option with up to 20 years payment spread. All you have to do is do an equity contribution of 20%. They have a partnership with MREIF and you can get a loan to buy the house at a fixed interest rate of 9.75% for 20 years. So that is very, very, very flexible and very convenient. And this mortgage option is open to both Nigerians in diaspora and Nigerians in Nigeria. To get this unit, the first and most important step you need to take is to subscribe to our YouTube channel, right? If you love what we're doing, please subscribe to our channel. We realize that most of our viewers are not subscribed to our channel, so please subscribe so we can bring you more amazing content like this. And give us a call with the number on your screen or in the description of this video to reach out to us so that we can assist you with securing a unit here. We'll take you through the entire process and we will give you updates every step of the way, right? If you are not in the country, don't worry about that. We help numerous clients across the world acquire properties in Nigeria, and we make sure we guide them all the step of the way, right? So from acquisition, fast tracking documentation, and also sending timely updates as your unit is being constructed, you know, being present for allocation and documentation and every other thing. So we cover the full service, and we will even send your documents to you wherever in the world that you're located via DHL. So you can trust us, and you know, this is the brokerage to work with. So do give us a call today and you'll be glad you did. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. If you have any question, leave a comment below and we'll be sure to respond. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next store. We have other bungalows in Ibeju Lekki, so click on this video right here or right here to see other bungalows and other properties that we have on sale.